and we're going to change the blade. What I'm going to do is put on a fabric hut blade, and they sell these in 10 packs in the 28, the 45, and the 66. And these are their titanium coated blades, and they are wonderful. They last such a long time. I have used one of these blades for months, and I do a lot of quilting. Okay, let me show you how we're going to do this. It's very important to know how to change your blade. And what you're going to do is always make sure that the safety is on, your safety bracket there, that piece that wraps around the blade. You have a protector here to keep your thumb from cutting, but you do have to be careful on this side because that's what's going to do the cutting when your retractable cover is pulled back. So those are things to be aware of. Don't keep your hands anywhere down here. Everything stays on this end where your hand and fingers are safe. So the first thing you do is you turn it over, and this has a screw top, that's what I call it. It's a screw that releases, and then you have a little washer, and then all you have to do is put this down and the blade comes right out. This is loose because this is what slides back and forth to keep your blade secure, and it's also the cover when you're not using it. So now I'm going to set this aside. I just take the blade out, and I do it on a paper towel just so I have a little something to protect my fingers, and I just don't, graze my finger across the blade inadvertently because, a little bit can make a cut. This is a very sharp blade. And so from here, what we're going to do, I'm just going to set this on this plastic. Let's do that. And now I'm going to open my finger hut blades. These come in a 10 pack, and these are the titanium blades. Fantastic. These blades cut a lot, over and over and through incredibly thick, heavy fabrics. Try these if you haven't already because they are great. And so what I do is I just dump the whole thing out, and with a paper towel, I just sort of fan them out like you would a deck of cards, and I just let the top one sort of move off by itself. And while I'm holding it, I'm just going to tuck this back in my case, and I'll come back to that in a minute because I don't want to use my hands. What I do want to show you, you can't really see because there's not very much, but there's the littlest bit of oil on each blade, and that is to protect it so it doesn't rust when it's not in use. And because you buy a 10 pack, it's going to last you a good while. So you want to make sure it's in great working condition when you're ready for it. And so to put this back, I need to first put this piece in with the blade behind. So what I do is I just slip this into the blade like that. And I've got a grip around the button, and then all I have to do is slide it right in that center hole until it goes all the way through. Now you want to make sure that the cover is covering the blade, okay? And then we're going to put the washer on. Now if you look closely, there is an oval plastic notch around the screw that fits this oval on the washer. You want to line those up, and sometimes you may have to spin this a little bit because that's going to give you the nice tight fit that you want. And you know when it's there because it just sits in nice and snug. Now the screw has a concave side and it has a flat side. You want to put the flat side down towards the washer. And once you do that, you are good to go. So our blade is installed, it's secured, our safety is working. And don't do, one time I did this and I showed you how this safety piece, this cover flips out a little bit. I put my blade in between there. I don't know what I was thinking. Then I couldn't figure out why it didn't work. So don't do that because it doesn't work. But then, I mean, my goodness, you just glide across and it's cutting. So always, always close your blade. And then what I'm going to do is just come in here and kind of straighten my blades out